And so today we're going to work with very basic form of meditation, like I said, calm abiding or peaceful abiding. Um, it's called shamatha in Buddhist traditions. Um, and so this is very simple. And you can do this in a chair. Probably most of us are in a chair at this moment. Obviously, you can do it on a cushion, on the floor, on a yoga mat, kind of rolled up underneath you a little bit. You want to, it's best if you can keep your knees either even with or below your hips a little bit, because this will give you the uh, longest good posture. It will keep your posture, your form more comfortable for you. However, I want to break this down really simply and let you know that just doing this for a couple of minutes at a time, if that's, it used to be that you sat, you sat. If you've got a long amount of time that you can just sit still and get to know your mind, get to know your heart, observe your patterns, uh, that's great if you have that time throughout your day. You can start to build on this very simply by doing it a few minutes at a time, even 1 minute. Yesterday we did one breath. You know, it's really that the more you do this, the more you repeat that pattern, the more it becomes embodied in you. And that's the real thing, is when we can embody these little tiny tweaks and practices. Um, all of a sudden, a month from now, you're thinking, wow, I feel really chill, and people might notice that about you. So, um, okay, so let's get started. Um, if you're in a chair, place your feet on the ground. You want to try to come up off the back of your seat a little bit. Uh, this builds those core muscles. If it's physically uncomfortable or not, maybe you have a back issue, it's fine. Just try not to really slump, right? Just try to hold yourself upright as much as you're able. And so we're doing that. Let's close our eyes. You can also do this with your eyes open, but I find when you're looking at a computer screen, it sort of defeats the purpose. So our eyes are closed, and we start by connecting to the body, noticing our posture. We want to have a nice, upright, uplifted posture. This invites a sense of stability and serenity into our experience. No matter how we're feeling, no matter where we are in this moment, we can start to work with it, simply observing. We're using the breath as our object of meditation for this. The breath is always with us. You could use something else. You could use the flame of a candle. You could use a stone laying in front of you if you had your eyes open. But the breath is easy to do, both eyes open and closed. And we notice the body. So we've set our physical posture, like I said, knees best when below the hips or no more than even with the hips. Tucking a little pillow under your bottom to elevate you helps. Let's roll the shoulders down, back and down to really open up that heart space. Bringing your attention to the breath. The experience of the breath coming in through your nostrils and your mouth. If you have a hard time breathing through the nose, put the tip of your tongue on your upper palate behind your front teeth and crack your mouth just a little bit. And this will help you to breathe very comfortably and naturally. And all of this is a very light touch. There's no outcome we're trying to achieve. Don't worry about zeroing out your mind, having that's not your focus. Your focus is to simply connect to the body, connect to the breath, following the breath into the body, noticing the breathing body, noticing as you exhale, maybe experiencing some curiosity in the in-between state, in the gap between the in and out breath. And our only, uh, I hesitate to say job, but intention is to become familiar. Watch the rising and falling of your thoughts from the shore, seeing them more like a ship out in the river. And they're passing by, or a cloud in the sky. It's just passing by. Yes, they're there, and they're passing by. And when you notice that have kind of jumped on board that ship, or you're trying to hang on to that cloud, return to the breath. When you have that awareness, return to the breath. Now we're going to sit quietly for a couple of minutes, just working with this practice. Okay. Oh, it's a lovely way to gentle yourself. You may not feel gentle at all or calm at all while you're doing it. And that is all okay. What you do with meditation, even if it's just for a few minutes, is really just be as compassionate and friendly towards yourself. You may notice just a barrage of self criticism or, sort of low vibration thoughts and experiences. You may be floating out of your body. It's all okay. The practice it's not about the quality of our thoughts or even the thoughts themselves. It's simply about returning to the breath. And by doing that, we begin to develop strength and stability. And we are able to take that out into our regular life, off the cushion, off the seat. And we start to notice it. So it's a practice, and it evolves over time. So